Hey everyone, Mac here, and we're going to work now on adding and subtracting radical expressions, okay? Now, a lot of times I'll have worksheets or these practice sheets, A, B, and C, and they're all kind of the same. This is one where you're going to want to do all three because they are going to get harder as you go, okay? So we're going to start off nice and easy, and then we're going to keep ramping them up a little bit, okay? They can all be found at maxtutorials.com. Just find the chapter that says radical expressions, and that's where you can find all of the videos. This one is version A. Okay, before we begin, let's just talk about some basics, and I went over this on the whiteboard, also found on maxtutorials.com. When you see a radical, like say for example 2 square root of 5 plus 3 square root of 2, well, that's a whole lot like if I had 2x plus 3y. What do you do in that situation? The answer is you do nothing. You just leave it. You cannot add x's and y's. You can't add radical 5's and radical 2's, okay? However, if you have this, 3 radical 5 plus 2 radical 5, that's like 3x plus 2x. Here you would just add the 5x, you would just add the coefficients, and you would just copy the x. Same thing here. Add the coefficients and just copy the radical. Hey, I've got 3 radical 5's in my hand. Somebody just gave me 2 more radical 5's. I've got 5 radical 5's. That's how you think about it. You don't square them. You don't add them. You don't say, oh, that's going to be square root of 10. You just copy it. You treat radicals like they're x's. And if you can get that straight, you're going to be doing really well in this. Okay, so let's just start. Let's do number 1. The radicals are the same. Since the radicals are the same, I just add the outside numbers and I copy the radical. That's all we do. Okay, I'm going to go down the column. This one, the radicals are the same, so I just do the numbers. 5 radical 3. I'm going to go to number 3 now. Now look, same, different. It's just like terms. If that was an x and if that was an x and that was a y, what would you do? You'd combine the x's and you just let the y float out there. Well, that's what we're going to do. Okay, so that's going to be 10 radical 5. I just copy, and this guy's just going to float out there, and I'm done. That's my answer. Okay, let's keep going. Let's go on to number 4. Radicals are the same, so I do the number, copy the radical. Number 5, radicals are the same, do the numbers, copy the radical. Number 6, ooh, look at that. Boom, boom, boom. They're different. So these I'm going to combine. That's going to become a 6 radical 2. And this last one, I'm just going to float out there. And that, my friends, is the final answer. Number 7, radical is the same. So I'm just going to go 9 radical 10. Okay, and then this number 8, they're the same, so I'm just going to do the number and copy the radical. Okay, feel pretty easy so far? Let's go on to the other side and do these. The radical is the same, so let's just add them and copy the radical. Next one, these radicals are the same, but that one's different. So this one's going to be 3, because I'm just combining these. Radical 12 plus radical 5. Now, I should say this. If you have the radical 12, I can tell right now that that one will break down. Okay, and remember we did one on this. This is really 2 radical 3. So this should say, now if the 2 comes out, the 2 is going to pop out and join the 3. So it's going to be 6 radical 3 plus radical 5. You do want to reduce them all the way, okay? Let's go on to number 11. These are the same, and that one's different. So I'm going to get 5 radical 7 plus 2 radical 3. Number 12, I'm going to add the numbers, and I'm going to copy the radical. Okay, number 13, I'm going to do the numbers, and I'm going to copy the radical. Number 14, like, different. That's going to be 7 root 13 minus the radical 2. Number 15, I have the same radicals, so I'm just going to do the numbers, which is 5 radical 3. And last one, hey, look, they're the same, so I'm going to go 13 radical 15. I can't break down radical 15, and oh my goodness, I am already done. Wasn't that easy? Yeah, it was. But guess what? There are some things you have to do if they're not set up for you. So we're going to work on that in version B, so make sure you see that, and we'll start to ramp these up a bit. All right, see you guys there.